Hopefully the Volus is still here, and then we can shake him down and be like, bitch, why would you do this to us? Yeah.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
Why would you steal it in the first place, my dude?
Too late, Volus. You had your chance.
I'm with Rex.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself.
That's pretty crazy.
We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
I can't let your actions go unpunished.
No, please. I'll do anything. I've got credits. Let me go and you can have them. All of them.
No.
What's going on over here? Is this Volus causing you some trouble, Commander?
He's
Definitely.
admitted to stealing data from his workplace.
Really? I think you'd better come with me.
But,
I'll take it from here, Commander. Thanks for your help.
but the data. You don't know what you've done.
All right, save it
Yeah,
for your
but
lawyer.
I'm already collecting the data for somebody different, so suck on that. Up here there was a Keeper. I wonder how we can scan him. Jay, this is really interesting because I feel like in the other ones, they kind of just like, the Citadel isn't really as much of a place to explore. Like what? Let's see. Oh, we didn't actually take that. So I didn't really get the scanner because I didn't have enough persuasion? Is that real? Dang, I wanted to learn about the Keepers, dude. That sucks. This is why, see, this is why they changed it in the following games with, like, the choices that are special depend on how much Paragon and Renegade you have, because it sucks that you have to forego your actual skills and like damage with weapons in battle to get persuasion. I mean, I know that's how a lot of old like Western RPGs do it, but I still always think that's such a shitty system because it's like, oh, you could get out of this combat scenario if you have this much persuasion. And, like, things like that are cool, but, like, locking me out of a quest or, like, additional rewards for... because I wanted to get stronger instead, I feel like that's just strange. Concert. Why wasn't Udina's office one?
It was a long time ago, though.
The ambassadors have this beautiful park to relax in, but most of them are too busy to ever use it.
I guess I should just at least be getting persuasion. I mean, I can only have 3. What do I have? 3? Oh, come on, man.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you. if you're interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Okay. So will the experience. Alright, can't do that. Can't do that. What do I do? Unlocking schnips, but I want to be a shoulder. They get experience? Yeah. One here. One here. And then you... I'm gonna get shotguns. Boom. Let's go. We're getting there. I have a feeling that they probably don't intend for you to do all these side quests before doing the Fist mission, so I think we might end up being really overpowered in the beginning. Ooh, what's happening to the frame rate? Holy crap. I don't get why that happens at such random intervals. It's usually when you're entering a new area and it's trying to populate a bunch of new NPCs. Because usually, like in combat, it's fluid. That's what's bizarre. Is that in combat, it's totally fine. It's outside of that that it's not.
I don't have time to talk now.
No, it wasn't this. It was... Oh, which one was it? Is it in here? Oh, I did not... I'm here before?
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good
What the hell am I doing? I don't know where I am.
to meet
Okay, he's right next to Udina's office, so we gotta go... down, back.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Yo, what's your secret, dog?
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan
12 experience!
some way.
Man, we could be scanning all these boys. Look at them. I want to know all about them.
Lowest compatriot.
They self-destruct?
It was a good thing you did. Regardless of your intentions.
Alright. Okay, can't do anything else, so we will have to advance the plot. We gotta take down Fist. Gotta go to Cora's den. Where's Flux, man?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. There are many points of interest here, including the Citadel embassies and CSEC headquarters.
Tell me about Flux.
On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right,
and
you're not
thank
even
you
going to give me the info I crave. All right. Citadel Tower to the wards.
for using Avena. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Maybe it's not a place you can go. Maybe they're lying to me. Alright, we're gonna mess Fist up. That's all I know. We got the squad.
Take cover!
Oh god. Keep resetting my weapons. Even the bartender's getting in.
I will destroy you! Hold the line!
In the following games, you also do not get experience based on killing enemies. It's mission-based. Get trashed, boys.
I'm on it!
Ooh, Krogan. Oh god, why do you get up like that? Oh boy.
I'm on it!
Classic thug move. Oh no. Rex, what you got cracking, dude?
Hold the line!
Garrus, please.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Tag him and tag him, boys. Alright. Come on, give me my stuff back. Can we save? Oh yeah, we're not in combat. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can cheese it pretty easily.
Stop right there! Don't come any closer!
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Okay, cool. I guess you have a point. Is that Steve Blum?
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
For Rex, it is. Shit. Banshee and a heatsink, right? Ooh, medium Turian armor. Okay, none of that's better. Better. You can't wear medium Turian armor?
Why do I have to do everything myself? Time to die, those soldiers.
Oh, dang, he's got turrets?
Enemy is everywhere! Enemy is everywhere!
Who is yelling enemies are everywhere? Like, it's not... That doesn't sound like Garrus, and it's definitely not Rex.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Oh, boy.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity.
I do.
But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry. What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
We don't shoot unarmed prisoners.
How many people died because of him? He brought this on himself. Besides,
Dang.
we have more pressing concerns.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
Rex the Savage, dude. Oh my god, just icing him like that? Just straight up murking this clown. Dang, that's cold. I would do that in most situations if it wasn't like, now you're a renegade. And then it like locks you out of stuff. Whoa, thug, you come back to life, dude?
Hold the line! I will destroy you! Hold the line! Hold the line!
Hey, hold the line, everybody. I don't know if you knew this, but we need to hold the line.
Perimeter secured.
Man, the fucking cooldown on using Omni Gel is insane. It's like a minute between Omni Gel uses.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way.
Ugh.
The deal's off.
Why does everybody keep touching everybody?
Enemy contact.
Nice, Tully got him. I overheated. I got hit. I had shot twice. Is it this grenade? I was like, we're right up there. Dang, and
Set
see the
me
Guardian,
up.
he didn't even
I knew
care.
I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
We almost got the whole squad already. They
You're
really
not
push
making
everybody
my
at you
life
right at the
easy,
beginning.
Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day, Ambassador. She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I can't be the only one who saw that. Her left eye was like way further down than it was supposed to be.
Never heard of this before.
Oh,
It is
man.
a tradition among my people.
There
When
it
we reach
is!
maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars.
The
Only
texture
returning
pack
to
broke
the flotilla
Tali's.
once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Oh no, we broke Tali's face.
What kinds of things do you look
Oh
for?
boy.
It could be resources like food or fuel,
no.
or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
I'm literally not gonna be able to take her seriously. Oh, hopefully that's not for the whole game. I'll feel so bad. Poor Tali. Her eyes so fucked up. Oh man.
Tell us what you found.
Woo.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile,
Watch
the
out
Geth
for
have
that.
never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I
Oh,
disabled
boy.
it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
It looks like the game thinks her head is at a different angle, so it's showing the eyes at a different
us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
Right away.
What about her? The Quarian.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley,
My
Commander.
eyes are
you
fucked
know what I
up.
can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Alright, we're gonna bring Garrison Rex. They're my boys. I believe we leveled up again, right? Squad. Oh yeah, we did. Ooh, we're gonna go. Ooh, advanced overkill already? We're in there? Yeah. I would love that. Garrus, go for the snips. You, Regs, go for the shotguns. Okay. Good work, everyone. Do we have information for Wong Nation? The upper wards to deliver it to her. Alright, where is she in... I wonder if it will just show people who have quests as exclamation points at all times on the map, even before you, like, see them for the first time. That'd be pretty sick.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time? Commander Shepard?
It doesn't.
My name is Samesh Bhatia.
Samesh.
Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Okay. I'm gonna bet that we don't have the persuasion for this, but we'll talk to Mr. Bosker, sure. Bosker Meyer Jr. Yo, what's up?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Oh, he doesn't know yet. We'll come
Goodbye.
trash him when Saren's taken down.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here
I'm kind
fighting
of
to
with
stop crap
this
like this.
guy on this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
See, but like, I feel, I don't know, if you could save lives with...
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Like, if you could save lives with the fact that your body is being used for good, I feel like you would want that, especially if she was like a scientist, you know what I mean? I don't know. That just seems kind of ill-conceived. We gotta get that Paragon.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
140? Ugh. Side quests. It's pretty cool that we have, like, leveled up a decent chunk, and we haven't even really, like, done anything outside of the Citadel. She's in the upper wards. We'll do that, and then we'll go chat with our homies at the tower. The med clinic is the upper floor, I guess. Map. She's in the middle. Wait, where was Wong Nation? Oh shit. Oh, same place she was before.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Dang, 240? It's so good. Okay. Oh, not that. I have arrived at the Citadel Tower.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it.
It's pretty crazy running this game with these upgraded textures and streaming at like a pretty decent bitrate. I'm only using 30% of my CPU, which is wild. Because my computer's getting up there in age. It's not... Oh, I went backwards. It's not a spring chicken anymore. Made it in like 2013, 2014. So... Are gonna be quests here? He's not even working on a panel. Look at him. Dang, the rear admiral.
No, I'm waiting to speak with Commander.
Come on.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Alright. Let's go.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be.
Impossible.
Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Man, the Council sucks.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or
Hell yeah.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Step forward.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is
Udina
adjourned.
kind of sucks too. But at least he's fighting for humans, I guess? I don't know. But then,
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to
Politics,
need
man.
a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Because in theory, they should be doing things that help the whole galaxy.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Until I find Saren, I haven't done anything. Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre bonus. Spectre training, charm, and intimidate talents unlocked. Squad! Okay. Increases the damage and duration of all your powers and attacks by 1. Increases health by 5%. Whoa. You going up to 5. Dang, store discounts? What am I kicking? Apparently a receipt. Dang, Spectre training's crazy. Guess we'll go with that. I wouldn't want to do intimidate. Actually, I can squad with my boys. Hyper riffs. Yeah, Carnage is disgusting. Oh my god, Rex is gonna be so good. Before we've even had to really do combat, we're like pretty we're pretty good. What am I actually supposed to do? Speak to the ambassador, meet him at the Alliance docking bay. Okay, we actually know where that is. You can't just go right there? It blows. I guess CSEC and then you... Why can't I just travel there? So this is probably going to be the squad for most of the game.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
There's something up here. So when I played this a couple months ago with my friend Matt,
yes,
we made what is probably the wrong choice first and had a super hard time on the first world, but we also had not done any side quests because in the games when we play together, we usually just try to get through them. So we were not super strong, so that could have been part of it as well. Like we were probably like level 3 or 4, whereas we're like 5 or 6 right now. So I don't know. I think I'm going to try to do it in a different order, though. I would like to try to go get Liara first, so that's probably what we will end up doing.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city, mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now.
That's why
Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge.
That's weird.
Alliance
The
intel had
Batarians
done all the work,
there aren't
but the
models
Council
in this
wanted a
game.
Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
I should go.
Okay.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Fucked up, dude. Well, now the Normandy's our ship.
Stand by, shore party.
Party.
Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy. For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let me look for like the quartermaster or whatever, and then we'll call it a stream there. Huh? Nope, nothing, nothing. No. Alright, Anderson's not in here to look at a blank screen anymore. Whoa! Sneezing.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye,
No, we already spoke. Thanks, Chakwas. We already got all your dialogue.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least not without getting to Eden Prime sooner. And we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright, interesting. Don't know why he's talking so quietly with the sleeper pod. Ooh. Right, and then everybody else is probably down in the basement. Like, what the fuck is the quarter? If I can't find the person down here, I'll just have to look it up before Sunday. Because I'm curious why you would buy a bunch of different passes. Like, is that how you get to new...
Looking for supplies?
New stuff?
No problem. Keep checking back.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You've got an eye for Tally, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed, and she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I like that you're rewarded for having the conversations.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Her eye is gonna be fucked up forever.
Humans have been so successful.
Because I'm not uninstalling the game and
Alliance
reinstalling it.
Vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into.
Just like, don't look at it. Pretend it's not there.
Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work, mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla, grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as
See,
limited
up close
as
it doesn't look
NVI.
fucked up as much.
Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in the group, the smarter they are.
Dang, it's like a PS3 cell processor.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
What I think is fucked up is, like, you're supposed to feel bad for the Quarians because, like, they have to live in these suits because they get sick so easily outside of their own world, and that they created these things that then, turned on them and killed them and took over their homeworld. But, like, they did that. If AI research was illegal, like, skirting around the edge of it, they shouldn't have even been allowed to do that. And obviously they weren't really skirting around the edge if they were forming an AI neural network. So it's like, it's hard to feel bad for the Quarians. Like, sure, I feel bad for Tali because, like, I guess I don't know how long the Quarians live for. I think they live about as long as humans. So it's, like, not the younger generation's fault. It would be all the older generation's fault or the previous generation's fault. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just kind of dumb because I don't know. But then, I mean, the Geth are the main enemy you fight in this game, so it kind of... it's weird. Weird thing. I do like that all of the races live for different amounts of time, though. Like, the Solarians, like, they live for 40 years, and, like, the Asari can live to be over 100 years old.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Okay.
I should go.
We've exhausted Tally's options.
See you later.
Oh, so much expedience. Now we'll have to talk to Ashley because she's lame, and then Garrus last. Oh, but Rex too! Ugh. We'll talk to Ashley, Rex, and then Garrus. Oh, man, and I thought we were gonna be done.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duty squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Was a really weird interaction. Okay. Yeah, what's up, homeboy?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
That's not funny, but his delivery was funny.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
The genophage is another thing in this world that is so fucked up. Like, and it's another complex thing. I actually do feel sorry for the Krogans, but you also have to see it from the Solarian point of view and the rest of the races. I won't get too much into the genophage stuff now because it comes back later, but you know, it's Just something that is like is a moral quandary that most things wouldn't get into. Also, that was fucking crazy that Garrus was typing that far away from the thing.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
None from him. Okay, I guess I don't understand the quartermaster thing, but we'll have to figure that out another time. The film grain, a lot of people don't like the film grain. I think it's fine. Let me just do one more sweep up here. Navigator Presley, Galaxy Map. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just Joker. Alright, we'll talk to Joker and then we'll call it.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright. Cool. Learn about Joker's brittle bones. So, I think I'll call it there. Next time, we will be able to start for realsies. We'll go on the journey. We'll probably try to get Liara, see some hot Mako action. But we're gonna get into it now. The plot has fully started. We are Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre, and we have everyone in the crew except for one person that you get in this game. So we're getting in there. We're getting into the nitty-gritty. So it's been fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm actually having to stop myself from just streaming this for like a million hours because I want to try to do it on Sundays mostly. But I just wanted to get up to a point where stuff happens, where the shit pops off. So we're going to get there. And with that, I will be back on Sunday to stream some more. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.